So, but I did hear a Falco, so I was correct.
You're right. I can
So
imagine
I'm
that.
very curious how Esvee will handle this matchup because I don't remember him playing versus Falco. Maybe I'm wrong, but
Germany is kind of the Falco country. I mean,
there are some, yeah, for sure.
so there should be a couple of Falco experience to get back from, but of course Duck Hunt is a whole other story, Pikachu. But besides that, it's so different to play against another Duck Hunt. It's such a tricky character to nail down how everyone plays, where we already see great use of that reflector, just getting that gunman out of there, making sure he only he's not getting away with anything.
Yeah, and as you can see, like that reflector instantly coming in for Frokkeltje. It's such a good tool versus Duck Hunt. He does have some okay normals, but like his gameplay mostly relies on those specials.
Yeah, and the frame one reflector, faster reflector in the game, it's so good. It's especially good against those gunmen because it also like demolishes them and keeps them longer off state or longer in cooldown. But this is going to be a rough position here. We see Esvee at the corner, and now Frokkeltje getting back to it. Both players equal percentage, but trying to time the gunmen, it's the different timing for every gunman seems to be a little bit rough for Frokkeltje right now.
Yeah, but what I did really like up until now, Esvee was mostly in control. At this point, it's Frokkeltje. Oh, but he actually does a reversal of the ledge with side B. Oh, that's not gonna kill yet. But we might be getting close now. There we go, the nair on the ledge.
Sure, man. I mean, that upper should have killed him, not gonna lie. That upper should have been, but the duck was biased to its own kind, I guess. Oh, great side B there, could have been a KO, but the Cant is in the wrong position there, surviving that due to landing on the platform, but
hardest of reads.
Frokkeltje having a lot of trouble getting back to that stage, struggling so much to get out of Duck Hunt's like danger zone. Ugh.
Ooh, that was almost really clean. Like following up with the up air, he was pretty close to doing that. Now it gets really rough. How do you recover versus Falco?
I mean, like that.
I guess you just jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. But usually it's pretty hard for Duck Hunt to come back because if you cover your recovery with Cam, the reflector comes out and there's your defense gone. So.
Great tomahawk there, almost gets the up air, but Falco coming through and then a back air to close it out. Esvee making it look like cakewalk over here with the Falco against him, and just these projectiles keep throwing out. Like there haven't been that many reflects, and it seems like Frokkeltje just lost. It's just been reflector this whole time, but like after that, like what is he gonna do? That's the thing he's struggling with, it seems.
Yeah, and also like in this position, it's so hard to come back versus Duck Hunt. Also, Falco isn't really known for his like excellent neutral or anything. No. So, like Duck Hunt is a neutral monster. So if you are behind, you're gonna have a rough time and have to commit pretty hard. Oh, but does get a back air.
Okay, first.
Does find his first stock finally.
Yeah, and now we are in a position where Frokkeltje can make a comeback. Falco doesn't.
Ooh.
No way.
Okay, so that's the thing actually, because Falco is a fast faller.
Oh no.
And that's the thing.
I know.
Yeah.
You reminded me of Great Parish.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's rough, man. Especially at the ledge, it drags you so much to the ledge. As well.
Yeah.
Great stuff there by Esvee. It's I said it, but I still believe it. It's just been a reflector game. This is like this like tier 1, almost like League of Legends counter picking, man. It's like, oh, he has dash. I will pick character that stop dash, and then I lose because I don't know what to do after that.
Yeah,
and that's hard, man.
Yeah, that's
hard
really
to get out of that. But we see the Ike. We see like a more confident character. I think just in terms of how to play, right?
Yeah,
it's just a much more. Not natural character, I presume, but might be a bit trickier for Frokkeltje to get in on Duck Hunt now. But we're gonna see. It's gonna be town and city, so close blast lines.
Alright, and Esvee taking it easy for now, just setting up his projectiles. Meanwhile, Frokkeltje finding his way in, does get hit, but it's not too bad right now. Oh,
that's so good. I covered everything. I covered so much.
Yeah, that covers so much right there. Oh, and we see the custom combos right here. Esvee is feeling it right now.
Yeah, and not a single % of damage on the Frokkeltje. Almost getting it. Oh, but the snapback on the grab could have been very nice for him to get this quick burst of damage. 44% already. And you know, it's Ike. He does have these great KO options, but Esvee's just so hard to catch.
He is, but this is actually being brought back very well by Frokkeltje. And as I just noticed, like Ike's dash attack is actually a menace in this matchup.
Yeah.
So it's really just like that.
Yeah,
it's really hard to deal with.
On the gunman as well.
Yeah, yeah. Like it just beats every projectile standing there. And like Duck Hunt just has to respect that space.
Oh, that's awkward, yeah. Just having those like again, we saw the Nair now as well. Just hitbox extensions from a character that you need to parry against. That's tricky, man. You're kind of making it more harder for yourself by throwing this out.
Yeah, that's kind of the drawback of Duck Hunt, I'd say, or like one of his drawbacks.
Yeah. Okay, gets the grab there. Wants to get the KO with the can, but goes the wrong way. Now Frokkeltje at the ledge, tries to go for the forward smash, but Frokkeltje rolling through, and just that space that the forward air and the back air give is so much more lenient for Frokkeltje to get out of the corner, get out of disadvantage.
And just right there, Frokkeltje barely missing that dash attack, but that was really close. And okay, decides to go up there and gets up aired. So yeah. Okay. Right now, Esvee still bring it back for now. Frokkel now has to pretty much get his lead back again. He is doing it right now with 3 up airs in a row. That's a lot of damage for sure.
Oh, almost getting the forward tilt on the neutral getup, but Esvee claiming that space as his own. Yeah, and that's like the bigger disadvantage of Ike's. It doesn't go through people. It's not like a move to cross up. It just stops at your shield. And it makes it kind of predictable to punish. If you get in that position, great. Get a attack by Frokkeltje, the damage is equal. But just the KO power of Ike is so much more significant for Duck Hunt to deal with. He needs to be ready. Because almost everything will take the stock at this point. 150 gets the throw into the can, and it's going to be enough.
Finally, Esvee finding the kill right there. Of course, Duck Hunt kind of notorious for being a hard character to kill with. Meanwhile, Frokkeltje just upbeats, and there goes Esvee's second stock. So yeah.
I mean, that's kind of talent, man. You left this open.
But yeah, I do really like how Frokkeltje is really back in the set, at least in this game right now.
Yeah.
So let's see if he can actually close out this game and maybe make it a very exciting set.
Okay, gets hit by the can. Awful platform layout to get in on Duck Hunt. So much pressure from those platforms not being able to land for it. Big damage coming through. Again, that forward smash trying to get Frokkeltje to overshoot his recovery, but Frokkeltje currently closing in on that dog, just making sure he does not have any comfortable stay. Almost getting another nair, could have been big, but the forward air.
And this is rough. This is rough for Duck Hunt.
Oh no.
Oh, the platform actually.
Very nice.
Okay, Esvee setting up his zone once again, trying to bait Frokkeltje into committing, gets hit by a gunman, is still in this. Yeah, and Frokkeltje kind of fishing for his finishing move.
Okay, let's go for the dash attack. Great spacing there from the dash attack, not being able to punish it. And that is, no double jump for Frokkeltje, but makes it back. And now Esvee in the corner, gets out of it, but still has to fight for against the max spaced backer, and that's Frokkeltje in the game. Damn.
Yeah, he really kept his composure this game. I'm very surprised but how well he managed to play this game out after that game 1.
It's just, you said it's like, it's hard to kill with Duck Hunt. Ike is also, if you don't have like the greatest edge guarding, he's a surprisingly tricky character to just KO. He's heavy.
Oh yeah.
He got like he's got great recovery tools if he makes the best of it, but it's hard to just like cheese him at a very low percentage. So he is gonna live into the percentage that rage is gonna come in so big, because he died to a backer at 80.
yeah. That's like the thing. Like, Ike might take a lot of damage, but it doesn't really matter that much. Just keep the stocks even, and you always have a chance of winning.
So, we're sticking with the Ike, we're sticking with the Duck Hunt. We are going to be going to PS2, so a bit of a smaller stage in terms of platforms, but more consistent when they're going to be there. So, let's see how this is going to turn out. Great game for Frokkeltje last time, but now Esvee may be ready for the Ike.
Yeah, and I must say, I think this pick is pretty... Might actually be a little bit dangerous. It's a good Duck Hunt stage, but Ike also really loves these platforms, and especially the ceiling right here. So,
bro, Ike on PS2 is a menace, man.
Exactly.
it's hard, but to be fair, he didn't really get that many like nair up or kill confirms. It was just damage. Most of the kills came from that dash that was being utilized so well, and maybe having a bit more stage might be good for that. Setting up for the roll in, and this is looking like how that first stock went. 0%. On Frokkeltje or on Esvee now, and Frokkeltje almost at the point of losing the first stock.
Yeah, and Esvee finally taking some damage from his own can. So Frokkeltje is still on the hunt to deal his first damage, and there he does it. Right there. But still has to find a way in, and it's just really rough, man. Like, being behind versus Duck Hunt in percent, you have to do something. Oh, and the uppy actually clips him just on the beginning alone. That's interesting.
A thing that Esvee really tends to do, and I've noticed it a couple of times in this game, is if he is in a bad position or a position where he needs, or if Falco's in a bad position, he will place himself with can behind him. So if he rolls, he will just make sure that he doesn't come back. Great eye, but Falco's still living, and now, oh, I saw that dash tag. I was like, he is gonna dash tag, but he's so good at covering these rolls. Yeah, this is a standoff, true Mexican standoff, and again placing the can behind him, forcing Frokkeltje to get hit by that if he rolls, and then. Again and again, goes for that roll. Sure. Just get a disadvantage for that. Die.
Oh, and the dash attack, there it is once again. Really doing the rounds for Frokkeltje right now.
Sniping the gunman. Tries to go
for some reason, people tend to do that. It's really funny.
It's a form of anger management, I suppose.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. I think that is kind of worrying a lot, and that is maybe going to be a thing later in this set, because we are going to be another game after this one. Frokkeltje is double jumping so much over these projectiles, right? And wasting your double jump early is hard against Duck Hunt, because he has a lot of options to keep you out of the air, swatting you out with the can, swatting you with the up air. And now Frokkeltje with another great set of hits here. Tries to go for the side B, no punish there.
Yeah, and it was looking so dangerous for Esvee. Like, when he's up there, like an up air can pretty much kill him in his percent right now.
That was moves.
This is so... Oh, the up B!
Doesn't get the great
and it
hit.
doesn't connect. Okay.
Platform coming through. Wants to go for the dash tag, but Duck Hunt blowing themselves up. And now Esvee 107. Frokkeltje again rolling in for that can. You gotta do something about it. Almost getting the great auto cancel window, but 1 pixel off, and it is Frokkeltje gonna be out of that stock. But now Ike, invulnerability is gone. Needs to make sure that he takes his stock early, or Esvee is gonna run away with it.
Yeah, he really needs to even the stock count up right now. He is pretty close to doing it, but he still has to find that hit. And meanwhile, he's taking so much damage. So.
Yeah, I was about to say that if he respawned, but Duck Hunt just does so much damage, especially if he's just off the respawn platform when everything's fresh. It's hard.
Yeah.
Up air, no up air. Just waits for the Frokkeltje double jump and landing to come through, but no punishment there. Frokkeltje now in a bit of a struggle. Hasn't found a KO and is fishing for something. No double jump.
He's not really finding a way in, either grounded or aerial. Oh, there we go.
Okay, gets that up air.
Finally gets the up air.
The tippy top of that up air. But it's that roll in that has been the main focus for Esvee to cover. Big damage from Frokkeltje.
Oh, and using the can against him in the throw armor. Very good play by Frokkeltje right there. Okay, and once again. But yeah.
Still very close. Every single game with the Ike has been super close. And Frokkeltje shaking their head. But just think of the upset they will be. Like, I don't know why Esvee is down here in terms of seeding.
Oh, I didn't really pay attention to the seeding,
but
honestly.
this will be such a massive upset.
Oh, if Frokkel wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Esvee
but as you said, like, Frokkel is so hard to measure because he doesn't attend that much. And when he did more actively, he was always up there for sure. So yeah, I'd say this is a pretty rough round 2 for Esvee in his own regard as well. Like,
ooh, big damage for Duck Hunt here, coming for Esvee now again with the can. Another can, tries to knock it away, but so unfortunate for Frokkeltje. And this is how every single game has started, right? This is such a big percentage disadvantage for Frokkeltje, and that instantly making it back 50% already. And that can be enough for Ike if he gets the right hits in. That's a big thing. Like, Ike needs 1 or 2 openings, and that's going to be enough. Great back air there, DIing a little bit with the back air. Oof.
yeah, and right there, Frokkel does make it back. Esvee is trying to clip him when he's recovering, but he isn't really successful thus far. So maybe if he times it a little bit better, he might get it. But it is gonna be pretty hard with the side B anyway. Oh, and once again.
Yep. The eye's away as well.
Yeah.
It's tricky to the eye, but it's unfortunate to see.
It is really hard, for sure.
Okay, another back air. I should go for another clay pigeon. So much damage coming through again, and Frokkeltje still looking for a way to finish that first stock out. Needs to find a dash attack, needs to find a nair and an up air, but it is down a city, so that confirm is going to be a bit tougher, especially with this layout.
Ooh.
Nice. Discovery just retreating safely to ledge, getting clipped by that can, and now an up air.
Ooh, the second one might do it. And yeah, so far Esvee just running away with this game for now. Really being successful in both keeping his stock and doing a lot of damage. Question is, will he manage to keep this up, or will Frokkeltje find a way in? It's looking pretty rough right now.
Oh, that should be it. No, actually, that duck has been so kind to Frokkeltje this set.
Yeah, and like most moves will do it now on the side. Oh, and he's still up on his first stock.
Both players laughing. It's such a jumbo of interactions, man. It's nonsense.
Exactly. What? I have never seen that before. What was that?
This is literally just playing randomizer mode. The hitboxes are sending everywhere. There are just... It doesn't make any sense, but apparently it makes enough sense for both players to still be alive against the forward throw. No KO there. And now Frokkeltje making their way back. Someone will just explode.
What?
That kill?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that wasn't the best DI either, but even then.
Fair enough. Another KO throw. Yes. Just keep the
are we
damage.
just pummeling? We are just pummeling, I guess.
We are pummeling. I mean, it was like 20% he got out of that, but fair enough.
Pretty sure that like one of Ike's throws would kill there, right?
I'm not sure actually. Yes.
Yeah.
I was surprised that he didn't get the re-grab with a down smash, but I don't know how low that hits. I mean, you would say, but this is...
We will what? Oh, what?
Frokkeltje now building these custom combos, and this is the confident Frokkeltje we like to see. But he's an entire stock too late maybe for that.
He might just be. Esvee is finding his footing again right now. And we transition to the FD version of Town, and this is going to be really rough for Ike to land. Yeah, does find the move right there. Oh, and mixes it up with the grab.
Nice!
And barely not a KO right there.
Yeah, that can save
in the very corner of the stage.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a bad layout to do that on. Again, the duck.
Air dodge.
These players are struggling. You can see it. They are struggling to find that KO. Somerson getting across up into the can. Okay, yeah. Get shot.
Both players are just rolling with it at this point.
Yeah, that should be it. Yeah,
yeah, okay.
The up air.
And finally, Esvee taking the set.
That was such an interesting final stop.
Yeah.
That was just a randomizer game.
Yeah. So yeah. Putting up a fight.
Yeah, sure, man. For sure.
Yeah.
Frokkeltje Gaming.
Duck Hunt is just too broken. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, it's like one of the harder characters to play against if you're getting back into the game, right? It's so much nonsense you have to deal with.
Absolutely.
And then you have to be ready for it. And I respect that Frokkeltje was trying a different approach, right? He was first rolling in, trying to get away from the can, and then he was trying to hit it back in the game 4, but it just didn't work out. And then it's so much damage. It's like 15% every time once you get hit.
Yeah. It was mainly just him losing that lead early on every time.
Yeah.
And then Esvee having like the space to like bait Frokkeltje into doing something that would either get him his stock or just getting him in a really bad position in which he cannot really retaliate. That's good.
It's like that entire game, Frokkeltje won neutral like 6 times, I think.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part, because you have to, it's like a 6-minute game where you win neutral 6 times, and you have to make the most of it.
Yeah.
And Esvee just played it really well. Just played it really defensively, but adapted great to how Frokkeltje wanted to play it out.